Women. So you have to laugh extra hard. This is our 4th annual Burbank Comedy Festival, and I'm so glad that you each and every one of you came to be a part of it. We have some of the funniest women on stage. I'm just going to come back and forth like a trick candle. That set that I just did, I'm trying to, I'm going to send it to the Colbert Show. So thank you for helping me. They have asked for a tape. So thank you so much. You guys, are you ready? Coming to the stage now, she's from somewhere in Ohio. Please welcome Stephanie Erb. Wendy, Liebman. Amazing.
Okay, so I'm an actress and a mom. Yeah, it's sad. And one of the things I hate playing on television is a mom, because I get a lot of that shit at home. My least favorite mom to play is the hysterical exposition mom on cop shows. Officer, Timmy left the house at 4:37 p.m. and he was wearing a red AC/DC t-shirt and he got into a green Chevrolet and I never saw him again. I'm actually pretty good at it. I have a really smart kid, which is a double-edged sword. I found a card she wrote me when she was little. It went like this. Dear Mommy, I love you so much. I love you so much. I would do anything for you, except for something I do not want to do. She taught me about tough love. That's what she did. She also snitched on me to her teacher. She said, Teacher, my mommy says you have bipolar disorder and should not be teaching first grade. That teacher hated me, and then she liked me, and then she hated me, because I was right. I think you have to worry about what kids watch on TV because they absorb it like sponges. For instance, if you meet a kid who yells all the time, I bet you they watch a shit ton of Dora the Explorer. Because that girl never stops yelling. Backpack, backpack, go to the mountains, swiper, no swiping. It's like she went to the Guy Fieri, Samuel L. Jackson School of Cartoon Acting. Dora, please explore your inside voice. The Scooby-Doo kids. Now, they have an unnatural attraction to vans, which can be dangerous. Also, Scooby Snacks is street lingo for Quaaludes, so that's not good either. Oh, and if your kid likes Barney, watch out. I mean, it is a bunch of awkward Stepford kids who do whatever a guy in a purple dinosaur suit says. That's Scientology, folks. I mean, what's next? L. Ron Elmo? You know, so I decided to put this TV theory to work because I didn't want to teach my kids sex stuff. I mean, I taught her the fork trick and the stuff with the parrots, but the rest of the stuff, I didn't want to teach her. So I just put her down in front of Game of Thrones. It totally worked. She learned all the sex stuff. And on top of it, she can totally chop a dude's head off. Thank you. I decided to use Game of Thrones as a parent guide, really. My kid is always asking me for money for clothes. And if you're on Game of Thrones, unless you're royalty, which we are not, sad to say, you get one outfit. So it's not Forever 21, it's forever. And punishment is really simplified. There's no grounding, there's no rules. If your kid is bad, you just push him out the tower window. That's grounding the Thrones way. And as social media is a really difficult thing for kids right now. It's not a problem at Winterfell, because you can't send a dick pic with a raven. I mean, not while it's still attached, anyway. I guess you could send somebody else's. No. Yeah, technology is making me crazy as a mom. My kid asked me to Snapchat all her chores to her. I don't want to learn how to do that. So I was like, I'm snapping, I'm chatting, go take out the garbage. And it didn't work. So I tried CSI Mom. I went, honey, it's 4:37 p.m. and the garbage is wearing a hefty bag and I don't want to see it anymore. And that didn't work either. So I pushed her out the tower window. But don't worry, we only live on the first floor. Actually, I have to go now because I have to take out the garbage. Thank you, everybody.
Stephanie Erb. Coming to the stage now, all the way from Hermosa Beach. Please welcome Laura Hayden.
The lovely and charming Wendy, Liebman, everybody. Yes, Hermosa Beach. Actually, that's not true. I've lived the last 30 years in Hermosa Beach. I grew up in La Puente. Yeah, La Puente. I said it like a local, too, La Puente. I was 8 years old before I realized I wasn't Hispanic. But I can make tamales like a mofo. Let's get the masa. Let's do this. Let's make the line. We don't have to wait till December. There's somebody who's made tamales. Good for you, sir. I am excited to be here. All-female comedy show. How awesome is that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's way harder to be a female comedian than male comedian. You look at me like you're doubtful, sir. I tell you right now it is, because I'll tell you right now I have to come up here and try to make all you fine people laugh and suck my stomach in the entire time. I'm going to try to keep this muffin top under control for the whole time, folded arms in the front. I'll just say that right now. Shoot, I might do a few Kegels at the same time. How about that? Some of you ladies are doing some right now. Good for you. Good for you. Never too early to start bladder control. Well done. Well done. You're smiling, but you look confused. I'll explain. A Kegel or Kegel, depending on where you come from the country, is essentially a push-up. Those are muscles for the whole hoo-ha area. If you're still confused, ask your grandma. Or a porn star. Either one will help you out. Either one. Either one's good. I do have to tell you, fine people, as a woman in my late 20s, it's a little bit too much laughter from the front row. I'll have you know I got carded this week. I got carded. I did. Thank you for the wound back. I did. It was for my AARP card, but whatever. I got carded. They ask for ID, it still counts. I'm just telling you that right now. I wrote it on the calendar, last time ever. You're looking down like, does she know? Yes, I know. As a woman in my late 20s. So late, I've just blown right through my 30s. I've noticed a few things have changed when I was in my 20s, where I suspect some of you are, you're so cute and right there, adorable bitch. Anyhow, when I was in my 20s, I used to use the F word, no big deal. F this, F that, F. Because it's a good word. Some of you have used it today. Now I can barely tolerate hearing that word, and saying it makes me nauseous, and I'll try to say it. It's a good word. I'll be like, 40. Oh my God, I hate that fucking word so much. Can't imagine what fucking 50 feels like. But the problem, ladies, you know how it is. We live in this society. We are not allowed to age or gain weight. We're all supposed to weigh 112 pounds, and 36 is supposed to be right here, full of silicone. Part of the problem is the men, no matter what your age is, all of you want the 20-year-olds. And I can't really blame you, because I would like a 20-year-old as well. Hell, I'll take two. How about that? I am old enough now, I know how to direct traffic. Boys, men, boys, men. If they're up here, ladies, move on. You laugh like you're on board with me on that one. Here's the deal. If you're not currently hooked up, looking to trade it up, change it up, there are advantages of a more mature female. You date a woman my age, guess what? You don't need to talk to us. That is what our friends are for. You date a woman my age, guess what? There's a good chance I can pay for my own shit. How about that? If you're cute, I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, cowboy. Number one reason you may want to look to the more mature female for the hookup, because after making sweet love to an older lady, we're never going to look at y'all doe-eyed and go, what you thinking? really don't care. Not even a little bit. Plus, we already know, make me a sandwich, rub my belly. That's pretty much all that's on your mind. Sometimes it's passive mode, I need to pee and I'm sleepy, but that makes 5 things and your head explodes. I have to leave. I don't want to. You guys are lovely. I wore fancy shoes. Did you check these bad boys out? I wore fancy shoes. I always wear fancy shoes. If you don't like the jokes, you can look at the shoes. And ladies, we like shoes, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'll give you away the secret, gentlemen, why we like shoes so much, because shoes always fit. It's a little bit too much nodding for you. That's good for you. Not the way I meant it, but I like the way you took it. That's why we're friends. No, shoes always fit. We can go shoe shopping after lunch. Not embarrassing to ask for a bigger size. Bring the 10s and announce it. I don't care. You can't do that with anything, not even purses. You get a little tiny purse next to your belly, you're like, I'm never eating again. Never, ever. But I know why some of you giggled, some laughter, some butt squeezing right there, because apparently there's some myths, some fallacies, some rule out there about men and anatomy and shoe size. And I can tell you right now, you can judge nothing about a man by his shoe size, not one darn thing. I know this to be true because I have been fooled by big shoes before. But I used to date clowns. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Give it up for Wendy, everybody.
Laura Hayden, everybody. I say the F word, but I spell it with a PH. Okay. Wow, amazing audience. By the way, this is the best club in California. Coming to the stage now, all the way from West Virginia, please welcome Lynn Del Monte.
Thank you guys for coming. So, I'm divorced. I know. My ex, he was Iranian. Well, he's still Iranian. It's not like he became Vietnamese after the divorce. He was crazy. And that kind of makes me crazy, because I kind of like crazy. After I left him, he called me up. Lean, come back. Come back to me. I can't leave without you. Come back, you fucking bitch. Come back, or I kill you. And I have to admit, that kind of turned me on. So, yeah, now I'm single. And what I hate about being single is I don't know where to go meet people. There's this bar near my house. I heard 4 women got roofied at that bar. So I went. Every night. For 6 weeks. I left my drink all over that bar. No one ever roofied me. I do have some friends who set me up on blind dates, and I found out what my friends think about me by who they set me up with. They don't seem to think very highly of me. They seem to think that the perfect man for me is kind of a cross between Danny DeVito and Shrek. But if I'm set up, I go. But I like to make sure I get there early so I can get a seat with my back against the wall, because I just can't suck in my back fat. So, fun fact, I'm in menopause. Surprise? Yeah, woo, fabulous, love it. So, mood swings, hot flashes, great. So I decided I'm gonna go through manopause instead. So I bought a sports car and I date young men. Yeah, now instead of mood swings and hot flashes, it's Maseratis and hot rods. It's just so much easier. You know, we meet, we hook up, I send them home with an Xbox, and they're happy. I'm kidding. They get a PlayStation 3. So, I'm an ER nurse, and that means that I've seen more penises than a prostitute. We get the craziest stuff in the ER. chick comes in, she's complaining of anxiety, so I put her in a hallway bed. A little bit later, I go walking by, and I hear this buzzing noise. I said, what's going on? In the middle of a busy emergency room hallway with people everywhere. She's using her vibrator. I said, what are you doing? She said, it's the only thing that relieves my stress. I went to college and got a degree to deal with people masturbating in a hallway. It was even the wrong color. I mean, who buys a purple vibrator? Is she fantasizing about doing Barney? This other guy comes in, he has a candle injury. Candle injury, you'd think a burn, right? I wish it was a burn. So, this guy comes in, he's got a candle stuck up in his ass. I looked at him and I thought, are you dating Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast? Had this girl come in. She weighed about 300 pounds. She'd been smoking crack. She's freaking out and hallucinating. I looked at her, I thought, man, that'd be my luck. I'd smoke crack and I'd gain weight. So the guy came in, he was so drunk, he's totally wasted. He looks at me and says, you're so beautiful. Can I give you an orgasm? I said, probably not. So I'm trying to get him situated, and as I'm down trying to hook the IV into the port in his arm, I noticed in my peripheral vision that he was holding his penis to my ear. And I discovered that if a penis is held to your ear, you can hear the ocean. Thank you, guys. That's my time.
Monte. You dress up as a nurse all the time. I've been on, but I'm married now, but I had been on so many blind dates, Lynn. I should have gotten a free dog. I had, okay, you guys, all the way from Pittsburgh. Please welcome to the stage, Rachel McDowell. Thank you.
Stand before you a newlywed woman. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's good. My husband and I eloped in December. We went to Big Sur. It was phenomenal. It was pretty much 7 people, 5 dogs, done. Right? Because at this age, I don't have time to be planning a big wedding. We gotta lock it down. But it was wonderful. All I did, honestly, we went to the grocery store and just got lunch for everybody. That was it. Yeah. We went to Whole Foods, so it was still like a $6,000 wedding. But I didn't have a wedding cake. We just like got our cake from the bakery, and we're having so much fun. Like, what should we put on it? I don't know. And my future husband was like, how about just married? And I was like, great. So I tell the kid behind the counter to put just married on the cake. And bless his heart, he just put married. Yeah. So my big moment, I just have a giant pastry that says, married. But no, we're real happy. He's a good man. He's kind, and he's successful, and he's fun and generous, and he owns a house. Hey. Yeah, he does. I guess technically now he owns half a house, but it's financial planning for a stand-up comedian right there. Oh, you guys are fun, and it's good because I quit drinking. Thank you. I did for 2.5 years. I quit just to see if I could. Turns out I can, so now I'm back. But it's very weird now. Like, things have changed. Like, partying has changed since I've been gone. Like, I went out with a bunch of comics last night, and now, if you know all the words to 90s hip-hop, "You're amazing." I wasn't ready for that. Like, we're dancing, and Salt and Peppa Push It came on. Salt and Peppa Push It is my jam. Like, I love Salt and Peppa Push It. Never in my life have I partied with people that don't know every word to Salt and Peppa Push It. But I'm hanging out with these millennial girls, you know, and like, I am not a millennial girl if my crop pants and Macy's blouse haven't tipped you off. But it came on, and I got all excited. I'm doing my thing, and I'm just singing, you know, like, yo, 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 baby pop, yeah, you, come here, give me a kiss, better make it fast. And I open my eyes, and the millennials are surrounding me like I'm telling the future. Like, these girls are gonna lose it when the Humpty Dance comes on. Like, this is nice. Oh, thank God you guys are laughing, because I quit my day job. So, I need you. Thank you. I did. I worked in software sales for 11 years. Correct response. Oh. But I did, and I quit. And I'm not a technical person. I'm a people person. So over my time there, they kept promoting me, not because I knew what I was doing, just because they liked me, you know? And at the end of my tenure, it got to the point where it was like, I'm not real sure I know what I do for a living anymore. And I would go in meetings and, you know, like, fake it till you make it, you know? Like, I would be in a meeting and I would be throwing out business jargon and buzzwords like ninja stars. Sitting with my customer like, listen, Tony, yeah, I understand your pushback, and I'm a team player, and I've got some out-of-the-box opportunities that I would like to bring to the table. So, let me noodle on it. I'll take the action item offline, circle back at a high level, and see if we can't grab that low-hanging fruit that's gonna move the ball forward toward the big picture. Tony, all right? Oh, listen, I'm gonna quarterback this one. We are gonna open up that kimono and design a customer-centric, cloud-based, robust paradigm that's gonna expand your global footprint. Huh? My eye starts twitching just thinking about it. Like, oh. The words my boss would be like, great meeting, Rachel, great meeting. I'm like, thanks. I need a cigarette and a pizza stat. That was really hard. But I'm in my 30s, and I just knew I couldn't do it anymore, because when I would go to work and I would find out one of my, like, female colleagues was pregnant, like, I would get so jealous, like, absurdly, unrecognizably jealous. But what I wanted wasn't the baby, it was just the maternity leave, you know? Oh, God sure has given you a true blessing. Just hope your time off is healthy. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm Rachel McDowell. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Rachel McDowell. Yeah. You're gonna quit your day job soon, right? Someday. I can't have kids, according to my lease. But you guys, all the way from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, please welcome to the stage Karen Rontowski.
Thank you. Hello. I'm late. I know I'm not together yet. My car was making that awful noise. I can't tell if it's the engine or the guy in the trunk. He's such a pain in my ass. I shouldn't have to have notes, but I do, because I can't remember anything anymore. The other day I put on an old coat and I reached in the pocket and there was like 70 Kleenex, some Pop Rocks, and some Vaseline, and I thought, I don't even want to remember what happened there, because that certainly didn't work in my favor, whatever that was. And I get confused. The other day I was sure the aliens had implanted a tracking device in me, but it just turned out to be a loose Frito in my underwear. So now I have to figure out why the aliens are putting Fritos in my underwear. That's terrifying. I know you all are probably looking at my outfit and thinking, well, Karen, this outfit looks like it started out as a good idea and then just went down the shitter. But there's a reason why I'm dressed like this tonight, folks, and the reason is because I don't care. Yes. I used to care and it looked just as bad, so I don't care anymore. In fact, I'm thinking of joining a cult just so I don't have to pick out my own clothes anymore. I'll be like, oh, we're going with the white sheet? Thank you. Praise the Lord. All right. I know, I'm letting my hair go gray. You know what happens when you let your hair go gray? You can go behind the counter at Denny's and no one says a word. Everyone just goes, I think that's the owner's wife. Leave her alone. I do. I know. Well, but this is good to be out laughing, folks. This is what you got to do. You got to laugh. I know life is too hard. Everything to worry about. I have a friend. She's continually worried she's gonna get cancer, and I told her. I said, "Cancer? Don't worry. Have you seen your driving? For Christ's sake, you are gonna die in a ball of flames. Relax, relax." You know? You can't worry. You got to take care of yourself, though. I ride my bike, very dangerous in LA. I have a whole safety outfit. People say I look silly, but this is what I figure. No one thinks twice about hitting a 50-year-old woman on a bike, but no one wants to kill the last unicorn. That's for sure. That's... I don't know what I'm doing. This is so weird. The other day I was staring at a picture of Jesus, right? And in his face, I saw the image of a piece of toast. I don't... That's amazing. That's not funny. I have another job. I read tarot cards, folks. Tarot card, that's a hard job. That's a hard job, yep. People don't want to hear the truth. Just the other day, I told this woman, you need to leave that man. He's crazy. And she said, I know, but he's still your father. And have you ever seen that ad for Ancestry.com where the woman goes, do you want to know where you came from? And you look at your family and go, nope. I think I'm all done with this. If this is evolution, we're look forward, people. We're not. My parents are getting old. They think they're funny. They have matching Do Not Resuscitate t-shirts with little arrows pointing at each other. They're crazy. And I'm a ghost hunter. Don't be afraid of ghosts. Ghosts are just energy. They used to be able to turn TVs on and off all the time. But now they just stand around the 3 remotes going, I don't know which one it is. And I own a haunted mirror. I do. Someone gave me this big mirror. Looks like it's in a horror movie. It stands alone. It's real scary. Not a kind mirror, right? Ladies know what I'm talking about, right? Kind mirror in the nightclub with the soft lighting makes you look very young. This is a mean mirror. Mean mirror makes you look like what you look like. And so I push the mean mirror over to the side. I don't like it. A friend of mine's a medium. She comes over. She goes, you know, there's a little boy looking at you from the other side of that mirror. I know, isn't that creepy? I hate children. I do everything to childproof my house. I have pills and sharp objects everywhere, so parents never bring them back. And now I have this. So, but here's what I found out. I found out mirrors are actually portals to another time, right? So I said to my friend, where'd you get that mirror? He got it from his grandmother, who got it when she worked in an elementary school in the 1920s, which means somewhere back in time, a teacher says to a student, what are you looking at? And the kid says, I'm not sure, but I think it's a naked lady pulling Fritos out of her underwear. Thank you very much, you guys. Good night.
Sonido.
Rontowski. I never know what to wear either. I always wear black and white sometimes. My mom goes, "Why do you always dress like a mime?" And I'm like, you guys, the best audience, coming to the stage all the way from Philadelphia. Please welcome Katie Joe.
Hello. 안녕, 살려주세요. That is Korean. It means, hello, new leaders. I've been practicing just in case. My name is Katie Joe. You may recognize me from If We Have Ever Met Before. So good to see you again. Hi. Yeah, I live in New York City now, but I'm from Philadelphia originally. And I was just back recently. I was visiting my baby nieces. They are so sweet. I love them so much. And spending time with them just reminds me how important it is to take my birth control at the same time every morning. I heard it's more effective if you take it at the same time every day. Yeah, I'm not a mom that I know of. Am I right, ladies? Woohoo! Had a lot of sex in college. So my wild oats. I know how it works. Yeah, whenever I get nervous to do stand-up, I just try to think about it like when I lost my virginity. And that I'm not gonna be great at it the first few times. It may even hurt a little bit, but it will be over very quickly. And next thing I know, I will be saying thank you, and everyone will be applauding and telling me I did okay for my first time. I lost my virginity in an orgy, so this makes sense. We all have our guilty pleasures. I'm wearing red lipstick tonight. Do you guys like it? Thank you. I'm trying to look more like my Bitmoji. Yeah. That's a joke for the millennials. So we can't have houses, so you have to let us have this. Yeah, I don't know. I have some guilty pleasures, like I'm still obsessed with the Hunger Games series. Like I know it's kind of old news, I'm just like still really into it. I hate to admit this, but I really love the Bachelor, the whole Bachelor series. Yeah, I just love franchises that feature hungry, oppressed women. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Have you guys ever? We've all seen The Bachelor if we don't watch it. You know what I mean? Like those women are not being fed. I think we can all agree on that, if nothing else. They do like their one-on-one interviews. They're like, "Hi, I'm Ashley M. I am a dental psychologist from Nazi, Texas. I love horseback riding, my family, being outside. I haven't eaten in 2 weeks, and I'm ready for love. I know I just met Brad the Bachelor, but I think I'm already falling for him. But I would literally suck anyone's dick for just one sweaty cube of pepper jack cheese right now. I didn't drink before I came on the show, but I started drinking wine just to prevent scurvy. I'm looking for love and a Pedialyte if you have it. I don't know. I have an idea for a spin-off of The Bachelor. It's called The Fuck Boy. Okay. So on The Bachelor, the women get a rose to move on to the next week. On my show, The Fuck Boy, the women get a text back. Yeah. So Chris Harrison comes out and he's like, "Ladies, I'm sorry. If you do not receive a text, you've been ghosted. Please take a moment and say your goodbyes." I think it could really take off. I don't know. It's hard out there. We're all just looking for love. Doing the dating apps, doing the apps. I'm on Bumble. Do we know what Bumble is? So Bumble is an app, yes, the champagne of dating apps, if you will. So women have to message the men first on Bumble, which I agree with in theory, but I'm so awkward around guys I find attractive. If I even make eye contact with a cute guy on the subway, I'll just get off. And I don't mean that sexually, I'll just get off the train. So what I do, I don't know what to say. So to initiate the conversation, I just send a GIF of a cat wearing a top hat going like this. I just think it's a good indicator of what I'll be bringing to the table. I know it's pronounced GIF and not GIF, but for all you know, I have a speech impediment, so. I'm just kidding, you guys. Speech impediments are serious and not something to goke about. All right, that's it for me. I'm Katie Jo. Thanks a lot.
That was Katie Jo. We are, in case you're wondering, all the female comics are now ovulating at the same time. So this night is a success, really. I lost my virginity in a carpool. Coming to the stage now, all the way from Indiana. Yes, please welcome Natisha Anderson.
Yeah, guys, give it for Wendy. Come on. Can you believe this lineup? There's a dog. Don't be, okay, keep it together. Oh my gosh, don't get distracted. You're pretty, you're hot. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, Sundance way. I don't care. What? Hey, I'm gonna do this. Don't be intimidated. It feels right. We're gonna cuddle afterwards. Hey guys, cleave. Yeah, boom. Life goals I don't have right there. Give it up for that. Give it up for, okay. So, I got dressed up for you guys tonight. I tried. I still look like little orphan Annie after a panic attack. I'm like, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Why are we betting? Why is it all darkness? Why are you looking at my bottom? Stop looking at my bottom. I need an old bald guy to adopt me in a non-sexualized way. Non-sexualized. Put your boner down. That was a risk, you guys. I took a risk. Is it a compliment that strangers ask me for a referral to a good therapist? I get stressed, guys. I get stressed. I carry my stress in my hair. I did try to look nice. I tried, mother figure. I tried to look nice. I wore my thrift store finest. Yeah, because nothing makes you feel prettier than wearing a stranger's trash. I love thrift clothes, guys. Bargain, $8.99 a stranger's shoes. Yeah. I love thrift clothes. I love thrift clothes because thrift clothes have character. Like the sweater is character, you know? And by character, I mean that somebody died in it. Smells like dementia. Smells like hospice. Come on, put your face in there. Come on. Smells like Florida. Oh, it's itchy, it's scratchy, dirty. Feels dirty like the Dust Bowl. Ma Joan wore the sweater. Ma Joan. Am I right, ladies? Grapes of wrath. Ladies that read books. That either takes confidence or 5 Adderall. That's what we're working on, guys. 5 Adderall. alone. I have the ADD. It's okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. I have body image issues. Anybody else? Yeah, come on. Body image issues? Yeah, I think we all do. If you don't want to admit it, we all do. Like in our heads, we're like, my thighs are fat. My arms are jiggly. I'm missing a leg, you know? And you always want what you don't have, pretty princess. Like if you have straight hair, you want curly hair. If you have curly hair, you want to be black. Pull up my tights. So, I want to be a mermaid, a black mermaid. Mermaids, you know, mermaids. Hey, Cleve, you know. I love mermaids. Mermaids are so hot. They're gorgeous. Like, mermaids would make, like, the perfect adult film porn stars. He knows. Think about it, okay? Imagination. Think about it. Like mermaids are so hot. I imagine like if a mermaid had like a porn film, the log line would be like this, Turns out, Sally sells more than seashells by the seashore. 'Cause Sally's a dirty sea whore. With hepatitis C. What? Hepatitis C! Jokey joke time! What, guys? Oh, it's a pun! Brought my pun guns. Boom! Kick back. Boom! Shooting out puns. 5 minutes. Play dead. It's all the time I got. Boom! Play dead! Come on! Yeah! Oh, guys, the only gun I shoot is a pun gun. Political opinion. Boom! Okay. Are we with me? You're with me? Come back. Okay. Are you with me? Can we cuddle laugh mother figure? Okay. I want to be a mermaid, but I'm sure mermaids also have body image issues too. Like I'm sure mermaids like my tail's too wide, my fin's too scaly. I'm missing both legs. And if a mermaid, okay, go, ADD, stay focused, bring it home, big closer, okay, big closer. Okay, this is it. Okay, I'm sure, this is why I want to be a mermaid. Truth. I want to be a mermaid because mermaids have this power where they can sing and they can control men with their voices. Like, they sing, men crash into rocks, you know? I want that power. If I had that power, I'd be like this to my man. I'd be like this. Underwear off the floor, flush the toilet till it all goes down, pay the bills, rub my back, and don't cut me off when I drink too much. Dance break, tell me I'm skinny. And he'd crash into the rocks and I'd get his life insurance money, right? We don't have that, but I get it in my dreams. Okay. Thank you so much. Give it up for Wendy. Give it up for my mother figure. We're going to cuddle afterward. And this lady's clean.
What was that? That was Natisha Anderson. That was crazy. Yeah, keep it going. They're still applauding for Natisha. Somebody just snorted. Coke. You having fun, you guys? We have 5 comics left. Oh, women are fucking hilarious, aren't they? Oh my God. Fuck who said that they weren't. Some guy said they weren't. Jerry Lewis. Who the fuck is that? Coming to the stage now, all the way from Los Angeles. Please welcome, a nice flappers welcome, Guila Crew.
I was walking in my neighborhood earlier and I noticed a flyer on a tree. It said, "Have you seen this dog? Please call." So I called and said, "No, I've never seen that dog. I'm so sorry." You guys love dogs? Yeah, me too. I have a small dog. I named him Peeve. He's my pet peeve. So cute. I was walking him the other day and someone stopped me and said, "I would love to pet your dog. May I ask if he had his shots?" I said, "No, he quit drinking. Those tequila shots made him horny. Mama can't afford no more puppies." I wanted to get my cat cremated, but everyone tells me I should wait until he dies. A few weeks ago, I went to Bank of America to open an account. They asked me, "Would you like checking or savings account?" I said, "I'm a comedian. Do you have a GoFundMe account?" I've been working a lot recently, and a friend of mine told me that I need to take a vacation. He said, "Gali, just go somewhere that nobody knows your name." So I went home. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure you noticed my accent by now. I'm from Santa Clarita. No, it's a comedy show. Let's get serious. I was born in Israel. I'm mixed Israeli-French, so I'm half Jewish, half racist. My blood type is Merlot. And my language is Hebrewish. It's a hybrid of Hebrew, English, and gibberish. When I was in high school, my English teacher passed away. I'm sure you can tell. I was also terrible at math. 50% of the time I was bored, the other 80% I slept. Yesterday I was walking down the street in my neighborhood and I saw a guy. He was smoking pot, really stoned, almost passing out. As I walked by him, he said, "Hi." I said, "Well, I can see that you're high." Save your energy, dude. Do you guys know those people who sneeze in your face and say, "It's just allergy"? I punch them in the face and say, "It's just anger." A little bit more about me. I work part-time in sales during the days for money, and I do stand-up at night for attention. Thank you. I don't like my job. I remember one day my boss asked me to wear a different look for a change, so I showed up looking happy. We had a meeting recently and she said, "Gali, you've been doing sales for a long time. If you stay working for us, what do you think you'll be doing 5 years from now?" I said, "Crying." Full time. One day I was late for work and she asked me what happened. I said, "My dog pooped all over the carpet and I had to clean it." Then she said, "Oh, now look at me and tell me the truth." I said, "You're ugly." I don't like working out, you guys. I was watching one night, but I'm trying to stay in shape. So one night I was watching this infomercial. They were selling waist trainers for ladies. So I bought it and I wear it every day. I want to show you. See that? Yeah. I know. They said you can lose half an inch in 1 week. I don't know. So far, I lost $80 in 1 second. But it's pretty amazing, you guys. If you want to reorganize your organs, it works, seriously. I mean, you see these are not my boobs, these are my kidneys. A while ago, New Zealand passed 2 laws in 1 day, gay marriage and legalized marijuana. And it makes sense. Even the Bible says if a man lies with another man, they should be stoned. You guys are amazing. I hope I'll see you again, but I'm not good with social media. I don't have Instagram or Twitter, but if you like, you can follow me on my way home. Thank you. Thank you, I'm done.
Guila Crew. She has beautiful kidneys. She's gorgeous. I was a model citizen. I used to strip cars. Okay, it's not my show. No, this show really makes me so happy because I just see all these amazing women, funny, hilarious, in my favorite comedy club. If you want to do comedy, they teach classes here a lot, so you could come and take a class here. But coming to the stage right now, all the way from San Diego, please welcome Jennifer Valley.
Jennifer Valley's here! Woo! She's awesome! Wow! Let's hear it for all the other ladies you've seen tonight. Woo! Hey, I'm Jennifer Valley, and I was raised an atheist. Anybody out there? Raised atheist. Where's my godless people? Woo! Godless. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Yeah, my parents are, they immigrated here from the Netherlands, and just like the Pilgrims who came here for religious freedom, my parents came here for freedom of religion. They didn't want any, nothing. My mother was such an atheist that she used to wear a charm with an electric chair. That's right, a little electric chair. She'd point at the Christians and go, "You like your way of killing people, I like mine. I like this." So being raised an atheist, I was confused about the holidays. You know, Christmas was Santa Claus, Easter was the Easter Bunny. Didn't find out till I was like 10. There's a reason for the season. Did you guys know this? There's a reason for the season. Oh my God. Did you know that Jesus Christ was born on Christmas? What? Oh no. Crazy stuff. Yeah. Born. Jesus. And I'm a mom. I was like, oh, wow. Jesus, Son of God, born on Christmas. What's up with his mom? Start reading. Guess what? His mom, a virgin. That's right, Virgin Mary. Virgin. Did you guys know this? A virgin. Who's read the Bible here? Guess how old she was? 13 when God knocked her up. I guess he was thinking old enough to bleed, old enough to breed. Boom! She was 13, had a boyfriend. His name was Joseph. He was in his 30s. What a creep. Now, she told him, hey, Joseph, I just got knocked up by God. What? You're a virgin and you're pregnant? I don't know if it was like this kind of 21st century virgin, you know, where she took it in the pooter, not the cooter. I don't know. You know how the girls do it now. But I get it. I get the fascination with virgins. Guys love virgins, don't they? You guys all love virgins. I know. I was a virgin 4 times in college with 4 different guys, and oh my God, they love it. Easy to fool, ladies. Just do some Kegels and lay there like you don't know what you're doing. What? Well, oh, she must be a virgin. So then I was thinking, this Mary, she must be fucking cute, right? But no one knows what she looks like. There was no selfies back then. So I'm walking through the 99-cent store the other day with my friend, and she goes, oh, holy shit, Jen. That's the Virgin Mary. I'm like, what? And no shit, in the candle section, right here, who's seen this? Who's been to a drive-by memorial? You know what I'm talking about. This is the Virgin Mary. Where's my Mexicans? This is the Virgin de Guadalupe. This is the Virgin Mary. That's right. This is the Virgin Mary. How did the Mexicans know what she looked like? Yeah, I'll tell you how. Juan Diego in the 1500s, wandering around Mexican desert, high on peyote, comes across this vision, says, I'm the Virgin Mary, build me a house. He's like, fuck, I'm high. Tells the folks, they're like, we don't believe you. 3 other times, and this is her. This is the Virgin Mary. This is what she looks like. Can you guys all see her? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Here, wait, let me show you what she looks like here. So this is the Virgin Mary. I did a lot of reading up on her and stuff. So here she is. I'll show you right here. You guys can see her, right? Now, when I was reading the description, it says she has an outer pink coat. So here's the outer pink coat. Oh, by the way, this is not my Virgin Mary. Mine's a lot smaller. This is my friend's. It's big. Okay, so outer coat. She also has an inner coat. Don't forget that. It's a different color, but it could be the same. Now, if you look down here, there's a little dude popping out of this hole. He's a little cherub. Just poke that sucker back in there. Just give him a poke. Rub that coat. Poke it back in. Oh, my God. Virgin Mary is so nice. Give her a little pat on the head. Oh, my God. She gave birth to Jesus Christ. Give her a little pat on the head. Don't forget that coat. Oh, is there schmutz? Wait. Oh, much cleaner. So there you go. If you see the Virgin Mary, rub her coat, poke it in, and give her a nice pat on the head. And listen, ladies, and guys, no matter what anybody says, don't grab the Virgin Mary. Treat her nice. Love her, stroke her. That's it for me. Woo! Am I being struck down by God? No, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. God has not smite me. Woo!
Jennifer Valley. I need a cigarette. I said I needed a cigarette. Wait, where's the stick? Thank you. The food's good here, isn't it? Because I didn't cook it. I'm such a bad cook. Even my dog's like, I'm eating out. Coming to the stage now, all the way from where? Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. A lot of Pennsylvanians tonight. Yeah, it's an influx. Usually it's New York, Boston, Pennsylvania, Lancaster County. Please welcome Suzanne Westenhofer.
Wendy Liebman, come on! She's up here kicking it for you. I feel so badly because I am from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. But first off, no, I'm not Amish. No, look, I have a zipper. I'm so glad you guys got that. It did. I was just all of a sudden, right when I was in the middle of doing it, I was going, wait, these people are from the West Coast. Do they know that the Amish can't wear zip? Is there a... No, it was good. And you did it. Thank you. But I've been here living in West Hollywood for like the last 18 years. So that sucks a little bit. I am, haven't been back to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And I'll kind of tell you why. Here's the thing. I'm a leslie. Yeah, you knew there had to be one tonight. It's women's night. That's what they do now. If there's going to be women comics, they're going to have to throw in one leslie or at least the bisexual. She's probably later. I'm just saying. More to do. She's got more to do. I'm a lesbian from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I grew up there, yes, and here's the thing. I just started a new relationship, so I'm going to tell you about this stupid story. And I've been out forever. I've been an activist. I've marched and all that stuff forever, right? So I've been queer forever. And then I meet a woman who I totally love and I want to fuck. And so we're having dinner and she's telling me her story like she's not really been out, and she's not ever really told anybody, and then there's this, my family doesn't know I'm gay. My family doesn't even know I'm gay. And then I start doing what I call gay math in my head. I'm smiling at her, but in my head, because I wanted to fuck her. You know what I mean? And when I say that, of course, I meant I wanted her to fuck me, because I'm a bottom. I'm a bottom. Anybody? Okay. Have some respect for who's underneath you. Because without us, you're just lying on the bed suffocating in a pillow, okay? You need us. So she starts saying to me, this woman starts telling me, she says, oh, I'm not out to my family doesn't know I'm queer. And I'm like, in my mind doing wait a minute, you're in your mid-40s, and you've never dated a man, and you always lived with a female roommate, and you went to college on a basketball scholarship. But your family doesn't know you're queer. Have they met you? So I kind of, we started dating, we're doing really well. She decided she wants to move out to Los Angeles before she moves out here. She says, I want you to meet my family. I'm coming out to my family. I'm going to tell them I'm gay, and I want them to meet you. Because of you, I am going to tell my family that I am gay. What sounds great, sort of. And then you go, I'm not really a starter lesbian. Right? Like, if you've made it all the way into your 40s and your folks don't know you're queer, don't bring me home first. You know what I mean? Don't bring home the lesy comic. Ease them in with something they recognize, you know what I mean? A slightly closeted PE teacher. Oh, they'll say, oh, yeah, we get that. But she did this whole thing before she came. She sent 10 emails. She's a Long Island girl, and she was working up in Boston, so she sends 10 emails out to her family to tell them the whole very full of pathos. That's sort of like, this is something you need to know about me, and it's very important. And if you know this, you'll still love me after. They get all like, that's what coming out's like. You straight people don't know shit. Anyway, you don't know her. And she does this. She sends off this email at like midnight, but before next morning, before like 6 a.m., she got about 5 emails back that said, duh. But I had to act surprised. Oh, what? They knew? That's crazy. I feel badly because the truth is, after all this time, and I'm fucking old. I'm like the oldest person getting up here tonight. I swear to God, I almost fell and broke a hip. Just thinking about it. I didn't even fall. But I've been gay forever, and people have these great coming out stories. I don't have a great coming out story. I'm a gay comic. I've been a gay comic forever, and I don't. Because I grew up in this tiny little town, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Just my mom. My dad left when I was 2, and my 2 older sisters. That's it. We were poor. It was gross. I mean, what's it, you know? So basically, we had nothing to do, and I started sex when I was 14 because that's what you do in farming communities because it's free. And you're seeing animals do it, so you learn it very quickly. Positions and stuff. So I had a 1-year relationship when I was 14 with the married 41-year-old man who lives across the street. Yeah, okay. Not a relationship so much as a crime. But this is a long time ago, and we didn't have SVU. We didn't have Mariska Hargitay coming in. But he went to jail, so I stopped seeing him. And then when I was 16, I had a perfectly age-appropriate boyfriend, but I got pregnant. Oh, no. So I terminated a pregnancy. But it was back in the 70s when it was legal. Funnier to the women. They're going, yeah, right. And then finally, I'm like, I gotta leave this tiny little town, because this little town hates me. They look at me, they know your business, right? And to this town, I'm basically like the home-wrecking, baby-killing Lolita, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I gotta go to college. I go to college, I'm there for like 3 months, I have sex with the girl, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a lesbian. I come home for the first break, and I sit my mom down, who's gone through this whole thing with me, everything, because I was what you call a successful heterosexual. kind of a slut. Anyway, same thing, semantics. And so I sit my mom down, and I'm like, Mom, I'm a lesbian. And she looks at me and she goes, I think that's best. Thank you all very much. Have a great night.
Suzanne Westenhofer. Suzanne, I'm bisexual. Well, I'm married to a man, but I've practiced just in case. We have 2 comics left. You guys are an amazing audience. Yes, you are. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Vegas, Rachel Wolfson.
Give it up for Wendy. Oh my God, you brought a dog. That's cool. I've never done comedy to a dog before. So I'm not married. Thank you. Did you know that in China, if you're not married as a woman by the time that you're 30, you're considered to be left over? But who doesn't like Chinese leftovers? Who wouldn't want to eat this in 3 days? You know what they call men that aren't married? Lucky. You laughed a little too hard, but we'll take it. So my mom is a judge, my dad is a district attorney, and my sister is a lawyer. So that means if any of my boyfriends ever decide to cheat on me and I chop them up and put them in my freezer, I'm covered. No, my mom was the judge that actually put O.J. Simpson in prison. Clap it up, right? True story. So O.J. Simpson got sent to prison by the same woman who sent me to my room. But we got out. He is gonna get out, and he's gonna have to stay in Nevada for 3 months. I got a place. He can stay with me. We can both bond over being sent away by my mom. But you know he's gonna get a reality show, right? Like, it's inevitable. Like, can you imagine next week on The Bachelor, OJ? It's just 30 blonde women all lined up, dying to date OJ. I mean, dying to be on TV. Don't worry, I'm not his type. People always compare people to Michael Jordan when they're amazing at something. Like, this guy is amazing. He's the Michael Jordan of looking uncomfortable. How come we don't do the opposite? Like, man, you're the Bill Cosby of storytelling because you're putting everyone to sleep. I didn't say he was gonna rape my ears. I just said he was gonna put me to sleep. It's okay. There's a difference. Maybe not for Bill Cosby, but there's a difference. Here's a thought. They shouldn't have called it high school if they didn't want kids to go to school high, right? What they should have called it is don't fuck this up or you'll end up like your brother school. No, I do smoke a lot of weed. Any weed smokers here? We got a couple. I spend a lot of time in the dispensary, and the weed man, he likes to make small talk with me. He'll be like, so, got any big plans for this evening? I'm like, I just purchased an ounce. You're looking at my plans. This is it. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, the pharmacist wouldn't ask you what your plans are after he fills your prescription for Valtrax. Right, sir? I was told I look like someone famous recently. I was getting on a plane and this woman turns around and she was like, whoa, you look like Casey Anthony. I was like, you mean that girl that brutally murdered her daughter? She was like, yeah, but she's so pretty. I was like, thanks. She is really pretty. And you're the Bill Cosby of compliments. I've never been fired before until moving to LA. But I think getting fired is a learning experience, right? It's how we figure out what our strengths are, what we're good at, like blowjobs. Never been fired. I've quit, but I've never been fired. I'm Rachel Wolfson. Thank you so much, guys.
Rachel Wolfson. You know, they are saying that pot helps kill the or slow down the cancer cells, right? And that's because the cancer cells are like. Now, what was I doing again? Your final comedian for this evening, all the way from Louisiana. Please welcome Jenn Coburn.
Waffles, Eggo, waffles, come in the freezer, put them in the toaster, fucking delicious. And for years, I've watched the commercials for the Eggo waffles. It's always the same setup. Two children. But just one fucking waffle. And the children fight for the waffle. Y'all, those waffles come in a box of 10. I've done the research, I've logged the data. And I think we can all agree, as civilized human beings, that waffles are to be eaten 2 at a time. So which one of you little skinny bitches just had one? Or worse, which one of you fat fucks had 3? If you're eating 3, you might as well just eat another one, you fat son of a bitch. You're messing it up for everybody else. I feel like this waffle conundrum is a fine metaphor for our current political climate. Right? They're showing us this one fucking waffle. And they want us to fight over it. But what we need to do is start thinking about what happened to the other 9 fucking waffles. Y'all need to get waffle woke. I'm not fucking around. It's real. Sure you can tell by my haircut, I'm not a fan of President Carrot Cake. This is, oh my God. But I'm from Louisiana, so my entire family is. They love this guy. They love him, y'all. I got in an argument with my brother the other day. I was like, dude, it didn't bother you when he said all the Muslims had to go? My brother's like, come on, man, that's not really what he said. Now, you just take it. All right. It didn't bother you when he said all Mexicans were rapists? Oh, no, come on, that's not really what he said, Jennifer. Come on, man. It didn't bother you when he said he could just grab a woman by her pussy? He says, oh, no, that was taken out of context. Okay. In what context is it okay to grab a woman by her pussy? He says, I don't know, what if she's falling off a cliff? And I'm like, holy shit, he's right. Because what am I going to say? Let go? Fuck no! Grab that pussy, bitch! Don't let me fall off this cliff! That's just not how I want to die. You know what I'm saying? I want to choke on a ham sandwich in bed the way fat girls are supposed to. Grab it. Don't let go, my ego. Keep it there. See some short-haired girls in the front. Ladies, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. It's hard dating ladies. It is, fellas, do you feel me? It is not easy dating women. Listen, I'm on the inside trying to figure this shit out, come back and tell you something. Help you out in some way. But I'll tell you right now, I'm fucking confused. At Christmas, I'm trained to hand signals. Like a dog. I'm not kidding you. We were at a Christmas party, y'all. I was standing on one side of the room talking to my friends. She's on the other side of the room talking to her friends. And I caught her eye across the room. So I wanted to say, hey, isn't this a swell party? I give her a wave. She gives me this. I'm like, fuck. My friend goes, what? I'm like, I gotta go. I'm supposed to get everything I came with and meet her at the car. That's, And my friends are like, come on, we hadn't even had a chance to talk to her. Get her over here and y'all come have one more drink with us. And I'm like, I got it. So I go over to her and I'm like, hey, baby, I know you gave me the lasso. But my friends just want to have a drink with us, so can we just like stay for one more drink and then I will drive us straight home, I promise. Jennifer, I'm tired, okay? Some of us have to go to work in the morning. I want to take my pill and go to sleep. Oh, okay, but wouldn't that pill be awesome with like one more drink? Like in that? I'm tired, Jennifer. I'm going home. You do what you want. Every man in this room's ass just clenched up. You know you don't want to hear a woman say, do what you want. That's a trap. It's a trap. Because when a woman says, do what you want, you have a lot of choices. There's a lot of things you can do. You know what you don't do? What you want. That's right, son. Cross that shit off your list. It's not happening. They're very demanding, these women. I wish I could date boys. I wish I was attracted to boys. I can't even finish a pickle. It's not for me. It's not for me. But my life would be so much simpler if I could just boss around one of you dumb sons of bitches. Instead of fucking with a girl all day. Mine got me a Fitbit for my birthday, which I thought was controlling. It's like a house arrest. It counts how many steps I take, and then it emails a report to her at the end of the day. So I get bitched at over how many steps I took. Only y'all, I figured out it doesn't just count steps while you're taking steps. Every time I move my hand, it's counting a step. Literally, while I've been up here, I've taken 239 steps. Boom. Boom. Getting this shit done. I was worried I wasn't going to hit my step count yesterday. I masturbated. I hit 17,000. So that's right. I'm calling it my clit bit now. It's confusing. Am I right? Are you confused? You are. I can see it on your face. You don't even know if I'm talking to you. You're a little bit scared. I have that effect on men. But women are very confusing. Mine likes to ask me hypothetical questions. You ever had that shit go down, right? Where she starts asking you shit that has never happened. It is never gonna happen, yet somehow there's a right answer. Right? I'll give you an example. We're sitting at home one night, we're watching Grey's Anatomy. She turns to me during the commercial and goes, "Baby, if I was a tree, what kind of tree would I be?" The fuck are you talking about? What do you mean if you were a tree? Could that happen? Is that shit on the table? Because that's information I need, y'all, right? Let's be real. I just got my mama used to me dating girls. If I bring home a fucking tree, it's gonna make Thanksgiving awkward. Mom, Dad, this is Willow. Don't make her cry. Glad you guys are digging it. It's I did a show in Chattanooga 2 nights ago. And there's a guy in the front row and he's wearing a real colorful sweater. So I said, "That's an amazing Cosby sweater you have on." They just shut the fuck up. But I feel like they were worried that I was going to start talking about Bill Cosby, which I wasn't then, but I am now. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. We don't want to talk about Bill Cosby because we all love Bill Cosby. I love Bill Cosby. Here's the thing, y'all. We don't know Bill Cosby. We know Dr. Cliff Huxtable. That's who we know, right? Dr. Cliff Huxtable would never drug and rape women. He was a gynecologist. He didn't need to. Just looking at that shit all day. But Bill Cosby is just a guy. Just a guy with apparently a shit ton of quaaludes, y'all. I read the damn thing. He gave a woman quaaludes in 2006. Yeah, little drug lesson for you people. They stopped making quaaludes in 1982. Do you know how many quaaludes you'd have had to have in 1982 to still fucking have some in 2006? I'm just saying you were thinking ahead. You know what I mean? You were planning. This shit works, I should stock up. You know what I'm saying? That's... And truthfully, I don't even love Bill Cosby from The Cosby Show. I loved him before that. I loved him when he was on the Electric Company. You guys remember the picture pages? Right? The Electric Company. If you don't know what that is, young people, I'll tell you. Sesame Street, right? You know Sesame Street. So if you could read, you stuck around after Sesame Street for the Electric Company because it was like words and sentences. It wasn't just brought to you by the letter P and the number 4. You know what I mean? It was more. And a lot of famous people started on Electric Company. Rita Moreno was the lady who screamed, "Hey, you guys," at the very beginning, right? Morgan Freeman was the easy reader. And Bill Cosby had a segment called The Picture Pages. Here's what it was. There was a giant workbook behind Bill Cosby on a screen, the picture pages. And he would work pages in the workbook with his special magic marker, Mortimer the Magic Marker, which was just a big cartoon face of Bill Cosby with a superhero body on the end of a magic marker. It was fucking awesome. And you could work the workbook pages, the picture pages, at home too, right? You could send away for these workbooks. If you had one of those moms that just wanted you to shut the fuck up and watch TV all day, right? I had 5 workbooks. You feeling me, brother? So, I watched every day and I worked along with Bill Cosby. And one day, Bill Cosby comes on the screen and he says, "Children, would you like to have a Mortimer the Magic Marker of your very own?" And I was like, fuck yeah, I would. But I was just a little kid, so I think what I really said was more like, fuck yeah, I would. So, he went on to explain that if you sent in 5 completed and correct picture pages in an envelope and mailed it off to the Children's Television Workshop and included a self-addressed stamped envelope, we used to get things in the mail, children. There's some mail. So, send off the 5 completed and correct picture pages, include a self-addressed stamped envelope, mail it off to the Children's Television Workshop, wait 4 to 6 weeks, and you too will receive your very own Mortimer the Magic Marker. I'm gonna tell you right now, I wanted that fucking marker. I went directly to my workbooks, I pulled out 5 pages, I put it in a big envelope, I addressed it to the Children's Television Workshop, I asked my mother what the fuck a self-addressed stamped envelope was, she told me, I put it inside, I sent it off, licked it, kissed it for good luck, and I waited. I waited 4 weeks. I waited 6 weeks. I waited 12 weeks. And after 5 months, I realized my marker was never coming. Yeah. So Bill Cosby fucked me in 1978 too. 46 women, let's get it right. Boom. You guys are awesome. I have a CD, it's called Homegrown. It's a download card. You take it home, you punch in the little code on the back. You get to download my entire album, put it on your devices, burn copies for your friends, and make your money back. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to do. It's right here. It's only $10. I'm happy to accept your cash, checks, credit cards, small bags of oregano, millennials, whatever you have with you. Don't just pass me up like I'm homeless and you don't see me. You guys have really taken this all like a champ. I'm really kind of proud of you. Appreciate you, ma'am. Skinny bitches up front. Appreciate you, too. You just gonna take that food home? Are you really gonna eat it? No fucking way. No fucking way. Ah, shit bigger than you, little girl. But I appreciate you letting me call you skinny bitch, because it makes me feel better. My girlfriend's a skinny bitch, but she never lets me call her that because she hates that word. Skinny, that's right. Every time you call me that, it makes me sound like I'm scrawny. You wouldn't appreciate it if I called you a fat bitch? No, I wouldn't. And I suggest for your safety, you don't fucking do it again. I don't like the word fat. It sounds mean, it sounds harsh. If you're gonna talk about my size, I'd like you to use the phrase, hard to kidnap. Think about that, y'all. You're not throwing my fat ass in a moving vehicle anytime soon. So that's gonna take some planning, am I right, ma'am? Somebody's gonna have to rent a van. Somebody's gonna have to get some Wendy's to lure me into the van. Shit, in the time it takes you to grab me, you could have had 5 skinny bitches. You don't even need a van for that. They all fit in a Miata. Just shove their ass in the glove box. You didn't think I'd get my leg up that high, did you, sir? You're lucky I'm wearing my loose fits. This could have been a whole different show for you. Y'all, my name is Jenn Coburn. I had a blast. Thanks so much. Good night.
Jenn Coburn, everyone. There's got to be a Hollywood person in here who can write the movie for Jenn to be my spirit animal.